I don't know what to say, man. I really don't. Uh, it's written in the Bible, for there will come a time where they will not endure sound doctrine, and they will heap to themselves teachers having itching ears. So, with that being said, people will willingly be around people. I guess sometimes it's to gain something, even though these people ain't probably in their best interest. But just so these people can say they got a friend or something like that, they willing to have anybody as a friend. Jaleece, it is written in the Bible, for they will go from house to house saying things that they should not say. So with that being said, Jaleece is just lost. Like, I'm sure the young lady is just trying to find a way, trying to get her foot in the door, whatever, trying to provide for her and her baby and all that. So it is not what goes in the mouth that defiles a person, but what comes out. Because, people judge people without understanding from their point of view. So I'm not here to judge the young lady. I'm sure you're doing what you're trying to do, to make a way for you and yours. But I have to question whom you are being friends with. First off, Jaleese is a young lady um that hangs around Whack and Flacco and them, whatever. She just pop out the red, whatever. Don't know where she came from, whatever. But I gotta ask Jaleese a question. Do you think that these men, if they have daughters, they're allowing their daughters to do the stuff that you're doing? I gotta keep it a bean. Do you think they will allow someone they love to be involved with these grown men? Not even grown men, older men. Me personally, I gotta keep it gangster with you. Shorty, if you a young lady and you hanging around these people, these individuals, like Shorty, all they want is what you got between your legs. I'ma keep it a bean. It's not like they looking at you. What's up with it? See, sometimes y'all gotta let people learn, right? Y'all gotta let people learn. Cause if you tell them, they'll hate you. And all you trying to do is help. But sometimes you gotta let people learn and just pray for them. So Jaleese, she starts out, she goes on no jumper. I guess she starts bringing the tea or whatever. She starts bringing the tea, talking about, um, so this guy got a bunch of charges and all that. And then that prompts the people around on no jumper to go in on that dude, talk about his charges or whatever. Oh, he ain't good out here no more, according to what she's saying about him. Then she turns around and takes a picture with the dude after the charges get dropped. And then, like, they looking at her crazy. Like, hold on, you just brought us the tea and now you being cool with this person. That's weird. And she starts saying, oh, y'all jealous of him and this and that. He like, well, how am I jealous? Because Aunt Hefe was like, how am I jealous when you brought us the scoop on this dude's business? We didn't ask you nothing. I'm straight. Hopefully y'all straight out there. One love. Stay prayed up. We didn't ask you about this guy. You brought him around, I guess, for whatever reason you got. And only how you brought him around is like you just brought his business to us. We didn't really know the guy. So why would you do a 180? First you talking about his private business, and then you bring it to us and expect us to go easy on him, and then you turn around and you taking a picture with this guy. And then you saying we jealous of a guy we don't even know like that. Then she starts crying and all this and that. And then she starts, I guess, hanging out with Whack them. And I'm like, this young lady is just lost. I got to question who you look at as a friend, because nothing good could come of this. Because Whack got so many issues and problems with people, you don't want to get caught in the mix. But sometimes you got to let people learn. You always in some drama. Like Shorty, you think because people putting money in your pocket or putting you on no jumper is actually helping you. No. All you doing is gossiping. You could have started your own platform with what you've been given. And that's something you could take care of your baby with. But, teach his own though. So all I'm going to say is sometimes you got to let people learn. What's up, O'Shea? What's up, Lil Brady? Um, Bro, sometimes you gotta let people learn. If they want to be hard headed, you gotta let them. You gotta allow them to learn from their mistakes. It's not that means you don't care about them. It just means that I care about you this much that I just gotta wash my hands because you're gonna do what you want to do. That don't mean I dislike you. That don't mean I'm here to talk down on the young lady. It's just I gotta question your decisions based on who you decide to be friends with. If this is who you want to be friends with, I'm cooling. Because if something like God forbid something was to happen, these are your choices. Like you can only tell a person and then leave it up to them what they gonna do from that point fifth. So it's like I say, Jaleec, you playing a dangerous game. These people got prior issues with other people and they getting into it with people left and right, and you become a casualty of war. Like Shorty, you're talking about things you shouldn't say. You're saying things you shouldn't say. I got nothing but love for the young lady. I don't know her, but I'm saying I got love for all my folks, all that. And I like to see people win. I like to see people succeed. But how are you going to succeed when all the people that you hang around, they looking out for their best interests? They not even looking out for yours. All you are eye candy to them. And then when you get old and whatever, or you start doing too much, then the next young lady come around and then they push you out, and then all of a sudden is now you seeing stuff for what it is. I would say if me and her had a conversation, I'd be like, Shorty, with the opportunities you've been given, you should build your own platform. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people, they will help you to a certain extent. And then it's up to you what you choose to do with that. That's like if you help somebody, you're not gonna hold their hand the whole way. So glad to see you proud. Nah, I'm straight, brother. Mm-mm. I don't have nothing against gay people, but I'm not. Whatever. But yeah, I just think that stuff is weird. That's just my personal belief. I'm not here to down nobody. That's just my personal belief. It's just too many women out here. But hey, to each his own. That's your life. And if you are, God bless you. That's between you and the Lord. Um, I just don't. I don't like young ladies and young men being steered the wrong direction because, like, people always say when something happened, why did nobody tell them? Where's they folks at? You know, what they doing hanging out with these people? I was like, bro, people gonna do what they want to do, and there's nothing you can do about it. Like, I'm gonna keep it a bean. Like, it's nothing you could do about it. You could tell a person, but they gonna do what they want to do, bro. I stopped trying to uh that's just like dealing with kids, right? You could tell a kid something, but until they are able to learn from their mistake is when they'll understand what you were trying to say. You don't want them to make mistakes, but you gotta let them. In the words of a woman on You Got Served, she said, I'm not telling you you can't protect them, but if they making a mistake, you gotta let them make the mistake so they can learn from it. So it's like we not God. So all I would say to Jaleec is, who's really looking out for your best interest? That's what I gotta say. Like, you own no jumper, you are tied in with a lot of people. That could work to your benefit. But if you're not able to branch off and, you know, make some pop for yourself, you just gonna be getting fed like what they call it, tokenism. They call it tokenism, to where people will help you rise but never do better than them. Me, I want to see everybody win. But if you want some BS, I'm cooling because my life is way too short, in the words of Terrence Howard, to my life is way too short to spend it with people that don't care about nothing, that's not taking nothing serious. You know what I'm saying? They just doing idiotic stuff. Whatever. So when the Bible say they will be busybodies going from house to house saying things that they should not say because oh, that's my car. It's dude thinks he has all the wisdom. Honestly, I don't. I done failed. I done failed a lot. And I'm telling y'all what I've learned from experience. When, okay, let's put it like this. You ever been in a situation where you had nobody? You ever been in that situation? Have you ever been in a situation where you had nobody to count on? Or situations to where you didn't help a lot of people, but when you need help, ain't nobody there to help you because they done extracted everything from you. So I'm telling y'all this from experience, not, oh, I got all the wisdom. With great wisdom comes great sorrow. With lots of wisdom comes great sorrow. So I learned the stuff that I learned, and it's up to you whether, you know, you take what I'm trying to say. So even a child could teach me something. A young lady could teach me something. An older lady could teach me something. An older man could teach me something, just like a young man could teach me something. But the problem is people's ego. They like, oh, who is you to tell me? That's just how people is, right there. That's just like you could give people the game, but these people go, who you think you is? And listen, you could do with whatever the information I gave you that you so choose. That's on you. It's your life. But if y'all making all these connections, but y'all not building anything for yourselves and you and yours, you just gonna be getting tokenism. They just gonna be feeding you crumbs. They not really helping you branch off to yourself. Like That's just like you standing on somebody else's foundation. You want your own foundation, right? You want to be able to, like, some people they do music, but they get under these labels and get mad that the label is not pushing you or not promoting you. You supposed to do things for yourself. And they be too busy enjoying the clout and the likes and all of this. You supposed to be building something for yourself. He got a you must is. Oh nah, degree. Y'all make sure y'all get that deodorant. Degree. Degree lasts all the time. I mean, lasts so much. I gotta wash my clothes extensively just to get the degree out. Um, yeah, degree stays on all day. I'm telling you. Like if you work a hard labor job, it'll be good for you. So you ain't musty at the job. Um, with that being said, man, all I say is it's up to y'all what y'all choose to do with the information you've been given. And a lot of people, they claim the fame is like while people was joking and while people was laughing, I'm building something. While people was throwing rocks, I'm building something. Like it's no science to this. It's on you to get you where you want to be. But if you getting opportunities and you not making the best of them, but that's on you. I mean, I can't. What's up with your mustache, big bro? Sometimes I cut it right, sometimes I cut it wrong. Like that's just how it is, bro. Sometimes I cut it right, sometimes I cut it wrong. Uh, but everything is a learning experience. A lot of people will be like, "Well, I'm willing to help people with everything in me," but everybody's not thinking like you. So it's up to you to utilize the information you've been given and that you've learned. I mean, if you don't, that's on you. That's on you. So all I say is, um, Jaleec, all I want is the best for you, darling. That's all I want. I just want the best for you. Uh, I want to see you successful because I like to see other people win. But as the saying goes, people will help you, but never help you to where you're doing better than them. So you have to, when you get those opportunities, make the best of them and not just be, getting in relationships with people thinking that, oh, this relationship is going to elevate me. Oh, being around this person is going to give me this and whatever. How can this uh benefit my life? How can this relationship benefit my life? How can I benefit theirs? And not just, oh, I got the tea. Because when you don't got the tea, they not reaching out to you. And then you agree with everything Whack say. Whack, like, is you serious? He see that for what it is. Like, I don't like yes people around me because you're not gonna tell me the truth. You're gonna like I don't like people that just insult for no apparent reason. Like I can really crack jokes, and my jokes are actually true. But other people, they make like careless jokes, and it's like you may think it's funny, but I'll say something real about you. First off, um, your life is in shambles. You like to be friends with anybody. You so quick to do whatever that you don't think. My jokes are true. That's the difference. When I crack jokes, like when I told somebody on the live, I said, what a joke to me is, oh, you so broke that your food stamp card come with a temp tag. So I made that up. I made that up. That joke was never made by nobody else but me. I make my own jokes up, and my jokes isn't tasteless. My jokes isn't about, oh, just because you're big or something like that. I can make a joke off anything. Anything. And this person could be a rich person and they'll laugh because my jokes aren't cruel. So while everybody, like, when I say something, that's what makes it like linger because it's the truth. It's not, oh, I'm trying to break you down. Like, I done seen people get in celebrity comments and talk crazy about these people and they never met these people. They don't really know these people. I done seen people talk crazy about Beyonce and I took a step back like, why do they dislike this person and they've never met this person? Never. I seen people talk crazy about Jay-Z. Never met him. If you hate a person, you can't learn from them. That's a wise saying that I made up. If you hate a person, you can't learn from them. So that's why I always say when y'all getting these opportunities that you may see as small, it could be a big deal, no pun, if you utilize it. It's no secrets to success. It's all in all what you choose to do with the information you've been given. So if you don't take that and make something shake for yourself and not be afraid for people to laugh at you or whatever or speak on you, whatever. It's a saying. A wise man once said, if you want to know yourself, see yourself through somebody else's eyes. And that's how you could correct your mistakes and whatever. See yourself through someone else's eyes. I didn't I didn't like being looked at. I didn't like for people to know me, none of that stuff. But you get used to people cracking on you, people hating you, disliking you. But the only people that got something to say is the people that's doing nothing, that wish they had the courage to step out there and try to make connections and things like that. That's because they're trying. So I'm not going to down Jaleec. I see you trying, but know that these people are not your friends. In business, no one is your friend. This is business. Our friendship is our friendship, but business is business. And it's not up to the streets to teach you what you don't know or what you need to know. Oh, maybe I shouldn't say this. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Maybe I shouldn't go here. Maybe I shouldn't go there. Maybe I got to look out for myself. Maybe I got to keep my phone charged. Maybe I got to, because people not going to tell you this. Oh, well, maybe when I go out to the club, maybe I need to leave before it closes. Maybe I need to trust my instincts. Maybe I don't need to sign a contract that I haven't read. Maybe I need to be a better judge of character. Why would I do business with someone who hides their eyes? What is this person's characteristics? Before you start doing business with people and all that, developing relationships, you have to use the mind that God gave you. None of these people is your friends. That's not saying that you won't develop bonds with people, but they have to earn that. This is a business. That's why Wax said, that's why Wax said, um, that's why Wax said, what did he say? He said, all he care about is the content. He is telling them, listen, I don't care about y'all. This is all about paying my bills, uh, establishing connections. It's nothing personal. We could be friends. That's fine. We could be friends. Now, who am I talking about? Uh, Jaleec. I'm talking about Jaleec. If y'all don't know her, she be on No Jumper and stuff like that. Like, to me, Shorty be doing the most for clicks. But on the outside looking in, I see now that she just trying to make a way for her and her baby. She got a child and all that. So she talks about how she had a stay away order from her baby daddy because dude was getting down on her the wrong way, and she got I guess a restraining order or whatever. And I'm like, but you keep having these same type of individuals around you. Sooner or later, you got to start looking at your choices and people, and stop blaming other people, and start looking at like, hold on, these are my mistakes, and only I can fix them. Only you can prevent forest fires. Bro, Tuesday, sup with it. I don't care about y'all gods and goddesses. Yeah, having discernment. That's what it is. Having discernment and knowing that. That's what I'm talking about on the next slide. Pooh Shiesty's situation, because he went through the same thing, and I'm just trying to hope that Jaleec don't make the same mistakes, because it says it is God that maketh rich, and He adds no sorrow. So if you're not at peace with, like, you could have a end up coming into a lot of money, right? But then you got all this drama around it. So it depends on who you have around you that dictates, like, I guess, what it becomes of. What, people can have a lot of money and they could be wealthy, but they're not happy. And some people could be broke and happy. Like, it just happens like that because of the individuals they have around them. So if you were broke and you got money, some of the people that you were once friends with, you may not be friends with once you elevate. And it's not because that's what you want, but because they're not going in the same direction as you are. So they may not be happy for you because they're going through their own situation. And anything you say may sound like you're bragging. So it's good to, keep some of your blessings to yourself. Um, Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to Him, and He will make your path straight. Factuals. So it says, woe unto them that trust in man. You're not supposed to. Listen, in business, this is what people get messed up. In jobs, in careers, whatever. These are not your friends. These are your associates. Your friends are people you develop bonds with that believe like you believe. They believe in the same stuff that you believe in. Not just saying it, because a person can make their mouth say anything. But you believe in loyalty, they have to believe in that too. They actions have to show that too. They just can't say, oh yeah, loyalty over everything. Forget all that. Actions speak louder than words. That tell you everything you need to know about people. How people treat you tells you everything you need to know about them. Not that, oh, they bad people. That was their choice. And it's up to you if you choose to participate with that or not. So if people treating you bad, or they're really not trying to help you to help yourself, but they feeding you crumbs and all, like, how is that helping you? How? So I can't say someone doesn't care about you or don't love you or they being selfish. I don't know your situation. All I know is how people treat you tells you everything you need to know about them. So Floyd Mayweather, I'm gonna leave y'all with this. Floyd Mayweather said something. He said, if you can't teach me how to get it, then why would I want to do business with you? Why would I want to be friends with you? Because if I know how to get it, I'm willing to give the information, but you're not willing to give me the information. I don't want to eat out your hand. I don't want crumbs. I want the whole feast. I want to build my own feast. Not just come up off you, but iron sharpens iron. If you can't help me, uh, where I need help, because it's a lot of people that'll help you, but won't help you stand on your own. They want you to be dependent off them. So, like, you will always need them. That's one of the rules in the 48 laws of power. I just think that's cowardice. If someone did business with me, I want you to be able to not need me. But if you need some information, I don't mind giving it. Why? It's room at the top for everybody, but people are just what Tupac say, gimme, 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 push, 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 push. They all for themselves. They act like, oh well, you might get further than me. That's why I have no problem with supporting people. I don't have no problem with somebody near me. I can like what you doing. Like, how is that gonna hurt me? So my point is with Jaleec to y'all is you don't want people around feeling comfortable giving you crumbs. If you want to build your own feast, you take the information you've been given and utilize it. But you can't get mad at nobody if you don't do nothing. Me, I even got to be at work. But on the side of that, I put in countless of hours into what I'm doing. It's not just I pop out and, oh, well, he just got it all figured out. Ain't nobody got it figured out. Oh, hold up, y'all. Oh, snap. Oh. Like I always say, man, everybody ain't got it figured out. Everybody had to learn from somebody or a book or something. So, with that being said, I say in Jaleec's situation, I'm like, shorty, bro, you wanna, you know, you don't wanna be getting just crumbs. I don't like, okay, Lil Boosie, right? I'm gonna leave it at this. Lil Boosie, he went on Vlad, right? Lil Boosie went on Vlad, and after going on Vlad, he's saying, "Well, I'm sure my YouTube videos is doing numbers and all this and that." Well, you could have made your own platform. You got your name. You didn't put in the work, but you rather go on Vlad and give him all of this information instead of making a platform for yourself. That's all I'm saying. He mad like, oh Vlad, you should pay me this. And Trap Lord Trap Lord Ross already said, he like, bro, he's not about to pay you all that. Bro, he's not about to pay you. Like, like he looks at it like I'm giving you the opportunity to get in front of my millions of followers. And Boosie like, no, I want to be paid. Some real money. But why wouldn't you just make your own platform instead of going on his? Like, it's crazy. All of that could have been on your platform. Like, and you could have branched out from music and not even had to do music no more. And Boosie already got a name. So that's why I say feeding crumbs, feeding crumbs. People may not give you the game. It's up to you to learn it as you go. Like 50 Cent said, it ain't no school for this shit. It's not no school for this. You learn as you go. And you can't blame nobody if you ain't willing to put in the work. That's why I say, Jaleec, all I'm gonna say is, shorty, if they not helping you get to where you're trying to get to, then you're around the wrong people. You need to figure out how to get around the right people or utilize what you've been doing. You could have made your own YouTube. You could have made your own page, put your money behind yourself, and had them support it. They would have tuned in if you talking about something, not just having the tea on people, which is why I don't really care about speaking on certain situations until I have the right information. I'm not doing the police's work for them. Everything I say has already been spoken of. You can find it. Uh, you can find it on YouTube. They speaking on it. So I'm not getting evidence on people. I'm not paying for people's paperwork. I'm not digging for people's secrets. I'm not to say I'm holier than thou, cause I ain't. Cause I'm gonna keep it a whole bean. I ain't shit. But I mean well. So sometimes it may come off wrong, but I mean well, in the words of my granny. So um I'm not one of these people trying to pay for content on people just so I could be the first to break the news. If I speak on something, it's already out there. I don't know who telling on who. I don't care who's telling on who. I don't care to give people the tea. I don't even drink tea. Me personally. I got the juice. You hear me? So with that being said, man, people that want to see you win help you win. They help you win. They not, oh, well, I did this for you. I know what I did for a person. I ain't gotta tell nobody what I did for a person. They know. I ain't gotta, oh yeah, I'm the reason that I'm not the reason for nothing. Bro, like you ain't gotta give me a shout out or nothing. If I gave you some information and you utilized it, then that's iron sharpening iron. But you got to cut it off when it's not beneficial both ways. Like, if I can't benefit from you like you're benefiting from me, I got to cut it off. Bro, it's nothing personal. It's business. If you doing stuff that I can't rock with, it's nothing personal. It's just business. And that's bad for business, which is why I say, Jaleec, before you start giving people the tea, make sure that what you're saying is valid, because it looks weird on you to become cool with the same people you said you're not cool with, that you're bagging on. And that's why they are judging you, because oh, you said this person wasn't a friend. Now you saying they are your friend. You saying that this person did this and that, but you still hanging with these people. So how can we trust you? And me personally, I wouldn't trust none of them. Yeah, me. Hold on, Roshin. Instead of running around all night looking for soft men to talk to, why don't you grow a spine for once in your life and upload content to that channel of yours? Um, how many blunts? I don't smoke weed. I don't smoke weed. I don't do liquor. I don't even like the taste of liquor. Bro. I used to like weed though, but I'm cool. As a white man, I hope African American keep listening to Lil Boosie. Um, trust no one. Um, I say trust God, but trust what people show you. You know what I'm saying? That's all you got to go on. Like I told people, I ain't got nothing personal against nobody. I trust what you show me. You know, if you show me disloyalty, I believe you. If you show me you a liar, I believe you. If you show me that I can't trust you, I believe it. If you show me you're a cheater or whatever y'all situation is, if a person show me whatever, I believe you. It's up to you to change how I see you. by how you treat me. That's business. If I know, like most artists, they come in young, they they say how the people treated them like family, but when they really went through something, no one was there for them. But like certain people. So those are the people that may have your best interests at heart, but those other people, don't hold it against them. You just know them, in the words of DMX. Know them when you see them. Trust a liar to lie to you. Trust a thief to steal from you. But know them when you see them. You don't have to keep bumping your head to learn from it. You could just basically, okay, I believe it. I believe you. The first time you did something, I'm side-eyeing it a little bit. And then the second time, it's like, you must take me for a fool. But I ain't got to tell you nothing. You know better. You know, these people know right from wrong. You ain't got to tell people uh, how to treat you. You ain't got to tell people. They know. They know. I just say, if I keep my distance, it's because of how you moving. It's just like, it's nothing personal. It's just business. So that's why I say to y'all, you know, it's up to you what you choose to utilize or not. Once you get the information, these young people, they get mad that they say, you know, they acted so friendly and this and that, and then when you really need them, they know where to be found. Well, does that align with your idea of what a friend is? I mean, I don't know. You don't have to deal with them. You don't have to continue to deal with them and continue to trust people who already let you down. Or if they just giving you crumbs, I mean, if that's what you want, that's on you. But if you don't utilize it, then that's on you. I don't care about being laughed at. I don't care about people mocking me. I don't care about people, not subscribing. I don't care about if people like or not. I don't care if people comment. I don't care. Like, I do what I like to do, and those who uh mess with it, gonna mess with it. And those who don't, won't. That's how I look at it. But if you build, even the Bible say that, if you build, they will come. But if you don't have nothing to show for it, then that's on you. Which is why, to leave it at this, remember when Casanat decided to step away from streaming? All those people that had something negative to say about him is because they didn't do anything to utilize that opportunity. They too busy enjoying the moment instead of utilizing it to be able to stand on their own, which is why they had so much hate for Casanat. Why does it matter that he decided to step away from streaming? Because you have nothing else to do. Like, he still has his old content or whatever, and people are still subscribed to him, whatever, in the hopes that he come back, because, some people really rock with what you do. But at the end and the beginning of the day, once Casanat decided to step away, these people were supposed to be able to stand on their own and be able to utilize the platform they've been given instead of blaming somebody else. Oh, yeah, they don't even answer my phone call no more. Like, you're an adult. You're an adult. Sooner or later, the lifeguard lets you swim on your own. And whether you decide to swim or not, it's on you. It's really on you to utilize what you've been given. That's why I'm saying, Jaleec, don't be sitting up there wasting your time just gossiping. Make something of yourself. I like to see young ladies and young brothers and whoever, I don't care what race you is, as long as you know, taking care of your folks, taking care of yourself, your responsibilities and all that, how could I be mad? As long as you're not harming anybody, why would I be mad? I just want the best for you. That's it. but I may not know what's best for you. And if that's what's best for you, at least utilize it. Don't just sit up here and waste time just gossiping all day. Make something out of it for yourself, so that if No Jumper decides, Adam 22 decides, I don't want to do this no more, I want to do something else, you gonna be straight. That's why I tell women, I never want my woman to be a dependent on me. I want you to have your own. So if I die, God forbid, but let's keep it real. As long as you're human, you're gonna die. But when I pass on, I want you to be able to have something for yourself. So people can't say, oh, you only got on because of that person. No, I was doing my own thing before I ever knew this person. And then I'm able to say, oh, they had their own whatever. They didn't need me, you know? So, with that being said, I tell y'all to utilize these relationships. Y'all supposed to be able to benefit off each other, teach each other. But it's up to y'all what y'all choose to do. Because if Wack decides, I'm too old for this, I'm cool on all y'all, what else do y'all have? So a lot of them, they created their own rooms and stuff like that. So they are able to branch off, and no pun, and they actually are able to eat themselves and help their families. And that's generational wealth. But if all you do is sit up and waste time, hey, that's your choice too. Legend, subscribe. Society missing out on the glorious because you don't have a spine and want to glow. Do you think capsule makes it? To say, man, are you crimes against that? For saying, let's look at those odds of someone based on what you say. Hey, yo, listen, and you in the comment, when people are saying nonsense, ignore it. Don't cast your pearls to swine, because you'll be arguing all day. Legend, subscribe.